Hello, we are working on spirals today. Woohoo! It's what true love is made out of. You're gonna need 2 bricks if you have it. Otherwise, don't worry about it. And definitely a band. So we're gonna start, just throw the band to the side. We're gonna start in a child's pose in a supported position. So we're gonna take 2 bricks and they're gonna kind of make a T shape. One is gonna go underneath your sternum and the other one will support your forehead. Yep. Yeah. Just make sure it feels comfortable. Toes together, knees wide. We're just going to start to take some breaths here. Breathing into your entire spine. Feel like you can totally relax your forehead into the brick and your ribs onto the other brick. And if you don't have bricks, just melt into the floor. You can melt your hips closer to your heels. Let's give your forehead just a gentle massage. So kind of looking right and left and releasing any forehead tension, kind of ironing out the wrinkles between your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders. Now let's bring the attention to the spine and the spaces between each vertebrae. And take a moment to start from the base of your spine, the back of the pelvis, and work all the way to the crown of your head, putting a little starburst of light between each and every vertebrae. This light is creating space and length. This color could be your favorite color. It could be like a fluorescent or silver. You could put a temperature to it. Good. And now in your mind's eye, find the processes, the points of your spine in the back, the ones that are visible. And imagine those vertebral bodies from those processes are pretty deep in the body. So they go about 3 inches from those processes into your back. They're creating a round disc that kind of occupies space. And at the front of those discs, so facing the front of your body, you're going to put eyeballs there. They could be eyeballs with blue eyes or green eyes. They could be like multicolored, hazel, whatever. So each one of those vertebral bodies that are 3 inches into your body are going to have an eyeball looking forward towards your front body. We're going to work with this image for the next 15 minutes. Make sure you put an eyeball in the vertebrae at the back of your throat. All right. Good. So we'll set the blocks to the side and find an all fours position. Good. Shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath your hips. We're going to take a nice big breath in, and then on your exhale, letting your spine sink towards the floor in between your shoulder blades. Just stay in the sunken place. You can let your head drop down. And take a couple of breaths into your ribs. Notice how, as you inhale, there'll be a slight lifting up of your ribs without you having to do any work. And then on your exhale, the body sinks even closer to the floor. Just notice this gentle lifting and lowering. Then we're going to take an inhale and push the hands into the floor to lift the ribs, the back of the throat, the back of the head up towards the ceiling. Finding our neutral spine, you can take a look at Marius, see the shape. He has all 6 curves of the spine. And then on your exhale, soften your ribs to the floor, maybe dropping your head again. Good. We'll take this 2 more times. Inhale to lift the ribs, the back of the head. Gorgeous. And then softening down. Last time, we're going to inhale and maintain the support of the serratus, the obliques, drawing your core away from the waistband of your pants. Sit bones are wide. Back of the neck is long. Good. So we're going to push into the hands a little bit more, Mars. And then we're going to bring the right hand to your left shoulder. You're going to find your eyeballs on your spine again. And with your actual eyeballs, you're going to start to look to your left. Allow that to turn your head to the left. And then each one of the eyeballs on its own timing is going to look over to the left until your whole spine is in a spiral. We're going to do the opposite of that. So we're going to push down into the left hand. And now the eyeballs are going to look to the right until your actual eyeballs are looking all the way over your right shoulder at the ceiling. See something in your ceiling or sky. We're going to do that again. So rotating, starting with your actual eyeballs, looking to the left. And then each one of those vertebral bodies, eyeballs look to the left. Good. And then this one starts with the low back, spiraling the low back to the right. Eyeballs are looking to the right until your actual eyeballs are looking over your right shoulder. See something on the sky. Actually look. Good. And then again with the eyeballs, look to your left, then turn your head to the left. Each one. Yes, Marius. Good. That was really good. I can really tell you're using your imaginal senses. Good. And then we'll find square and we'll switch sides. So you're going to bring your left hand to your right shoulder. Your actual eyeballs are going to look to the right until you're all the way spiraling to the right. Look over your right shoulder, see something. And then starting with your low back, you're going to spiral to the left until each one of those eyeballs has its own moment to look to the left and look at something in the ceiling up there. Yeah, make sure your head is in line with the rest of your body. Good. And then you're going to look to the right with your low back first, then your head follows. See something in the sky. Yep. And then, nope, go back. You're going to start with your eyeballs, your real eyeballs. Look to the left. There we go. And then, oh yeah, look to the right. Now start with your low back.
Like I was doing the first time?
Yeah, like you were doing the first time. Okay. Yeah. We're going to find center. Put your hand down. Good. Okay, so let's swing your legs around. You're going to sit on your seat and grab the bands. Let's bend your knees enough so that you can sit on your sit bones. So, Marius, that will be a lot. Some of you can have straight legs. And then you're going to take the band and it's going to go behind your ribs. And it's going to spread across until you have the band in either hand. And then lengthen your arms out to a wide T shape. Yeah, you can use the blocks to support your knees. That's a lovely idea. So your arms are going to come out to a full T position. Good, good, good. So we'll spiral the palms to face up towards the ceiling. Make sure the band here is against your back. So the band is touching your back. Arms are slightly forward of center. Maya, show me when it looks like when your arms are directly to the side. So the arms are directly to the side. That's too far. So you're going to make sure your arms are slightly forward of your center. And when you're looking straight forward, you can see your hands in your peripheral vision. Palms facing up. Really broad across the scapula. So let's do a couple scapular glides here. Shoulder blades are drawing together. So you're going to kiss your shoulder blades like two elevator doors closing. And then you're going to open the elevator doors, reach out into the band. What you want to make sure here is that we're not rolling the shoulder forward, but we're really filling up the back of the armpit and reaching out. Good. We'll do that one more time. Shoulder blades slide in. When you reach out, you see your hands in your peripheral vision. Number one rule. So use your eyeballs here. So from here, we're going to rotate the spine to the right. Good. So it's important here that our shoulder blades didn't do the movement. They're staying wide, but the spine is doing the movement. So you really want those eyeballs of your spine to look to the right. We'll come back to center. Breathe wide across your back. Feel your sit bones underneath you. Rotate to the left. Yes, Marius is using his eyes. I love it. And then you're going to come back to center. Less is more here. So we're going to rotate to the left. And then we're going to rotate back to center and then rotate to the right. Good. Back to center. We're going to rotate to the right. We're going to take 2 beats of the upper body. So you're going to twist, twist as you sniff twice through your nose. Sniff, sniff, exhale through center. Get tall. Rotate to the left. You're going to sniff, sniff through your nose. Exhale through the mouth through center. Sniff, sniff. Exhale, get tall, 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 tall. Sniff, sniff. Exhale, get tall, 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 tall. Good. Sniff, sniff, and rotate. Good. Cool. Feel your sit bones underneath you. So you want to make sure your 2 sit bones aren't moving forward and back, but they're very stable, rooted into the ground. Good. Sniff, sniff, exhale, get tall. Sniff, sniff, exhale. Sniff, sniff, exhale. Sniff, sniff, exhale. Last time each side. Sniff, sniff, exhale, get tall, tall, tall. Sniff, sniff, find center. Unwind your band, just put it down. Open your arms back out to the side. Wide back. You're going to breathe in. Exhale, rotate to the right. You're going to reach your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Fold forward, take a stretch. Relax your head, relax your back arm. Just dropping the weight of your head. You can let your arms be loosey-goosey. Good. Re-lengthen through your left arm to the diagonal. And you're going to roll yourself up, get tall, lengthen your spine, open your arms out to a T. We'll just do the other side, rotating to the left. Saw off your left foot with your right hands. Fold forward, let yourself relax. Relax your head, the back of your neck. Good. And then roll yourself up. Find center and relax your arms down. Good. Amazing work. Let's come up to standing. We don't need any props. Good. So we're going to find the top of your mat. That's the back of your mat. So you're going to find the top of your mat. Oh my goodness, Marius. The top of your mat. Okay, so you're going to make your hands at a prayer position. And dig your thumbs into your sternum, so the center of your chest. This is going to provide some guidance to make sure that we're not doing this type of thing. See how my arms are moving, but my spine isn't doing much rotation. But the thumbs are going to stay centered on the chest. Really going to keep us in check and make sure we're rotating our spine and we're not cheating. So we'll step the left foot back into a low lunge. Good. Hinge forward with your spine until you're creating one long line between the back of your foot and the crown of your head. You can see that Marius's back heel is lifted. It's energized, and he's reaching an opposing energy out through the crown of the head. Try to draw your right hip back in space, like there are two headlights at the front of your pelvis, and they're shining straight forward. So you're going to breathe here. On your exhale, you're going to push through your foot so you're at the very tips of your back toes, and then reach through your back heel on your exhale, on your inhale. And then exhale, push through your toes, and then reach through your back heel. I'm going to take that a few more times, pointing and flexing. There's this real relationship between the crown of your head and the tips of your toes, always lengthening away from one another. Nice clear line of energy. We're going to take that two. If you fall, that's good. You learned something. So we're going to do that for 2. And last one, we'll keep the heel back for the moment. Stay low. We're going to rotate the spine to the right. So you're going to make your eyeballs of the spine. Look to the right, your real eyeballs. Try to look all the way over your right shoulders. Find something on the ceiling. And then we're going to rotate back to center. We'll just take this 3 more times, rotating to the right. Look, find something on the ceiling. And then back to center. 1 more time. See the sky. Good. Make sure your thumbs are still on your sternum. Pause here. We're going to point and flex the foot again, this time until your back foot is floating off the ground and you're straightening your left leg into like an airplane position. Feel free to pump through that a few more times. So you're going to reach your foot back to the floor. Point and flex a couple times. Find that power through your foot to really find that airplane position. Then you can take your time and balance. Just take that a few more times. Point, flat. Yeah, you can do that. Nice. Good. And then from here, your option is to keep your back foot down, or we can do this in an airplane. It's up to you. So we're going to find either a lunge. Marius is going to do an airplane so you can see, or you can do it as you did before. We're going to rotate the spine. So you're going to look to the right, rotate your sternum to the right. All the eyeballs are looking to the right. And then we're going to rotate back to center. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Very much a balance challenge. And if you fall, that's good. It's better if you don't catch yourself. Let yourself fall like a mess. You're going to learn more from a big fall than from a fall where you're catching yourself on a wall. So let yourself fall. It's important. We're going to take 2 more. Rotating. Good. Back to center. Yeah, let yourself fall. Good. Yeah, try not to use your hands to catch yourself. Give it 1 more shot. You got it, Mars. Cool. Cool. Falls are important. So let's do the other side. So we'll step the right foot back. Find a low lunge. Hinge your body forward, long spine between the crown of your head, the back of your foot. Draw your left hip back in space way more.
Me?
Yes. Good. And then thumbs at heart center. Keep them attached to your heart. You're going to stay low. And then you're going to look to the left with your real eyeballs, and then all the eyeballs of your spine are going to look to the left. See something on the ceiling, and then rotate back to center. Do that a couple more times. Look to the left with your eyeballs, and then all the other eyeballs follow along. Good. Do that 2 more times. Ooh, shaky, shaky on this side. Good. Nice, Mars. Good. We're going to find center. Just begin to point and flex your back foot with your breath. So inhale to go forward. Exhale to go back. You could also switch it. And then after you've done a few pumping back and forth that foot, see if you can find your balance on your left leg, straightening, finding an airplane. Bring the body forward, the back leg up, and then you can lower back down. Maybe take a few pumps, or maybe you just go right into the airplane. Find a balance. Falling is good. Try not to catch yourself with your hands. Good. And then we're going to find that airplane. Find your balance. You can also keep the back foot down. We're going to rotate to the left, seeing something at the ceiling. Looking all the way over your shoulder, and then finding center. Keep going. There you go. Good. Take about 2 more. See the ceiling. Good. Finish up 1 more. Good. Let's stand with your feet together. We'll just end with a little stretch. Feet in parallel. Nod your chin towards your chest. Take a nice slow roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you get low, you're going to bend your right knee. Sink into the outside of your left hip. Reach your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Left arm to the sky. You can let your head fall towards the ground, but keep your gaze up towards your top hands. Shift your weight forward towards your toes. Good. And we'll just switch to the other side. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. Bend your left knee. Reach your right arm to the ceiling. Shift your weight forward to your toes. Let the crown of your head fall, but gaze up towards the top hand. We'll bring both hands to the floor. Drop the crown of your head. Slowly roll up 1 bone at a time. Good. See something in front of you. Feel your feet below you. And you're ready to go. Thank you.
That was fun.
Spinal
Thanks
rotation.
so much.
Thanks, Mars.